Hey everyone, it's 7:11 in the morning, and I'm getting ready to get myself together to get ready to go to day 2 of training for the fall season for Life Touch. I have some delicious breakfast that I'm going to enjoy before going off to training. Alrighty, finally on my way to training, photography training. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm going to try to project my voice so the mic can pick it up. I don't have anything holding my phone up right now. It's just kind of sitting on my dash, so hopefully it doesn't fall over. But yeah, this is day 2 of 2. I didn't record anything yesterday, actually. I don't know, it just kind of got away from me. But yeah, training's been pretty good. Day 1 of training was good. There's some positive new, not necessarily policies, but positive changes that are coming to work, which is awesome. I'm looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward, because they actually said that our jobs are going to start really soon. I still need to get logged into my scheduler, which I meant to do yesterday, but then I didn't because, I'm a procrastinator. But I'm looking forward to locking in and going back to work and making that good dosh. It is exciting to hear. I was worried that it would be a little bit before work actually picked up. They've salted the roads. They said we were supposed to get snow Wednesday, which is tomorrow, but I think the forecast changed. But even if it changes back to snow, we've got salt everywhere. It's like the road looks like it's been painted white, basically. Today at training, we're really just going to be setting up the photo units and taking some practice pictures, and then they're tearing them down. So it's going to be pretty chill. I mean, just putting stuff up, taking it down, making sure all the equipment's working properly, making sure all the equipment is where it needs to be, and then that'll be it. We'll see if I ever am able to get around to actually recording a little bit once I actually get on the job. I do go to schools and stuff, and for spring season for pictures, I'm primarily going to elementary schools, and they're gonna get squeamish about that, which is fine. It's understandable. I'm not gonna hate on them for trying to protect their students. Not that I would record any students, I would only do it when there was nobody else around. Yesterday was pretty good. Training wasn't too terrible. I got a milkshake after work yesterday. It's the first milkshake I had in a while. It is cold as hell outside, so you're probably thinking, why the hell would you get a milkshake? Just because I was like, you know what, I've earned this. Sometimes you've earned a treat even when you don't have the money for it, right? I don't really have a lot of sugar in my diet, I've cut out a lot of, I used to have ice cream every day. I used to have ice cream every day after dinner, sometimes after lunch, and there was just so much sugar in my diet. One day I just, just kind of I don't want to do that anymore, and so I cut out a lot of the sugar. I mean, I don't drink soda, I don't drink coffee, I don't drink alcohol, I don't smoke, I don't vape, which is still smoking, but I don't do drugs. I'm pretty straight-laced. I drink water, and as you saw, I have oatmeal and an apple for breakfast, and then the bottle of water. Everyone can always improve. I'm not going to say I'm the perfect being. Certainly my diet maybe could be a bit better, not having so many processed meats or cheeses, not having boxed rice, whatever. I mean, I do have fresh meats. I eat fresh meats as part of the main course of the meal for dinner, but I try to keep it on the straight and narrow. The more things you don't intake, right, or the more vices, I guess, the less things I feel can go wrong. You can narrow things down. I don't have a lot of caffeine in my system, right? And caffeine sticks with you. I think they said it takes 12 hours for your body to fully process out caffeine, which is crazy. And I used to have roommates that would just drink caffeine all the time. They'd be drinking sodas and energy drinks and coffee, and they would have all these problems sleeping. And I mean, according to them, they always had problems sleeping in, so maybe they did. I mean, I can't say, they are who they are. I can't possibly know that.
But from my perspective, it's like it's going to be hard to sleep if you just like constantly intaking energy. Like your body can't rest. But since I like never have sugar, like I had a donut yesterday when I got to training. They might have more donuts today. I don't know. We'll see. But that with like the milkshake I had after training, I was like bouncing off the walls. You can't even see me. I'm glowing. The sun's still rising. I was bouncing off the freaking walls, dude. I mean, kinda. Let me. Oh, there it is. Oh, but it was nice. It was nice for a bit, and then you crash. You come down from the sugar high and you crash. And I know it's probably funny to a lot of people. Like, wow, dude. Oh, you got so fucked up. You had like a milkshake. It does seem ridiculous, you know. It's like the most white boy thing ever, but it's true. I swear to you, I'm not a sunspot. It'll go away in a second once we get onto the highway here. Today is just going to be another chill day at training. I might not even be there as long today. I still packed the lunch just in case. We're taking a big old turn down the Cloverleaf. So it's cold as hell today. It's like, I think the real feel is 11 degrees, even though it's like 20 something. I don't know. It's cold. It doesn't matter what the degrees is. It's cold. It's cold degrees Fahrenheit or Celsius. Doesn't matter which direction you put it, you know? You can put whatever, like you call it cold degrees Kelvin. It's still cold. But looking forward to another productive day. Maybe I'll go see Paddington 3 afterward, but work, training, but who knows? We're just putting equipment up and tearing it down, so maybe that'll take a bit and maybe it won't. It's not too many of us there. A lot of us took our equipment home after training. I'm still waking up. You can kind of see right here the background that you hang up on the tripods. It'll make sense when I have it all set up, when I actually get to like a job. I do want to show you guys that. Well, I think this has gone on long enough. I'm going to end it here, and then I'll probably bring it, you know, if I go on lunch, I'll talk about stuff maybe, or I'll bring it up after training, or maybe I won't bring it back at all. So see you guys. Well, that concludes training. It really wasn't training or then just testing the equipment out. I mean, we're getting out early. It's not too bad. I have to call FTOS as soon as I get home because some people have jobs as early as tomorrow, and I need to make sure that I am not one of those people. Or if I am one of those people, that I know that I have to go and where to go and what time to be there. I just have to go to the store because I'm out of granola bars. I do love my granola bars. You know, you got the little chocolate chip Quaker ones. I know I said I cut sugar out of my diet, but like that's the most sugar thing outside of maybe like an apple in the morning that I have in my diet. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a bright, sunny day. I mean, it's cold as shit, but I'm happy that the sun is out at least. And it sounds like other people had to drive pretty far to get to the office. I live like 20 minutes away. Not even 20 minutes. And some people had to drive like an hour and a half to get here, an hour to get here. I always feel bad for like oh, I gotta go all the way to the office, and then other people have to drive so far to get there. But you know, on the plus side for them, they actually get paid the gas mileage to come down here. If it's your home office, then you don't get paid to go, right? Like you get paid for the training, but you don't get paid to drive, and you don't get reimbursed for the gas. However, if you go to an office that isn't your home office, then they reimburse you for all that. So they are getting paid for it. I think one of them said that's the reason why they came to this office is because they were going to get paid more to do it, which, you know, sure. It's not that I don't like driving. It's just, I just get impatient, maybe. Not impatient, but I get bored, right? I'm bored driving. Like 30 minutes in, 45 minutes in, I'm like, okay, I'm just ready to be at the place. But like, I got like another 20 minutes before I'm there. It's maddening. Well, that's a me problem. I'm certainly better about it than I used to be, but I could always be better. There's always room for improvement. But we're going to go home. We're going to get some lunch. We're going to call FTOS while we eat lunch because I'm probably going to get put on hold because the season is just starting and all the kinks are getting worked out of the systems. And we also got another fun little thing that is new this year that's going to help out a lot. And it is, I'll show you guys in just a moment. So we go to a lot of schools with a large Hispanic population, and there are times where we meet students that don't speak any English at all, or they speak very, very little English. And in those cases, like, I'll always use Google Translate in order to, like, you know, try to send out a message to them. My car sounds like it's making weird noises right now. Is my car, or is it just windy? It's also very windy right now. Anyway, but there's one side, and then here's the other. This one's going to be very helpful. I usually get, in that case, I usually get the students to write their names on the whiteboard so I know I get it right in the computer. Oftentimes they're new, and they're so new they're not in our system yet. So doing that ensures that all the information is correct. Anyway, I'm driving past the Air and Space Center. It's pretty cool. Probably shouldn't get my location out on the internet, even if it is in the past. Like, by the time you see this, I'm not going to be driving next to the Air and Space Center. I don't know, maybe I will be. Maybe I'll leave and I'll be driving next to the Air and Space Center at the exact time that you hear me say I'm driving next to the Air and Space Center. You know, anything could happen. Okay, I need to get over to the car lane because these guys are driving slow. Actually, they're driving safe, and even though a lot of my job is driving, they're driving a little bit too slow for me. My car sounds unhappy. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, it's just a chill day. I'm gonna go home. What am I gonna do after I do FTOS? That's a good question. Obviously, I'm gonna edit this video. Oh, I need to go over my story. I'll probably play some Mario Kart DS and probably prepare for tomorrow if I have work. And if I don't, then Bob's your uncle, I guess. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. I am out.